Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another glorious episode of Ignorant Intelligence. I am your host, Brandon M. Davis, and I'm joined today by some special guests. Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Lennox. Close friends call me Ox. I'm here today, support my boy podcast and to, be a little opinionated.
My name is Nashaun. Close friend with Uncle Brandon right here.
One and only.
You know, he helped me out when I was so lost in the world, thinking everything was sunshine. Then he popped that bubble for me, and he was like, yo, this is reality.
The testimonials.
So I'm happy to be here. Big fan. Listen.
I got my boy smoking weed now.
Drinking that good lean.
So the real drug addict now.
Yeah, boy.
Well, more so edibles, boy. You're not really with the smoke.
All right, listen. If I had the edibles, dynamite would have been here.
Nah, this fool. Yo.
Nah, that was so wild. So I don't even know if
high as shit. And this dude is like an old white man because yo, I don't know what his spirit animal is. So we see a million people walking down the street. It's like a Saturday night or whatever. Yeah. And we happen to see this black woman with an afro, like a natural black queen. And this man,
this nigga.
First of all,
the depths of his soul goes dynamite. And I'm just like, yo, that's the most racist shit.
Word, son.
First of all, I just thought about Black Dynamite, the TV show, and then it just popped.
That's not even from there.
Son, listen, that's why I felt. Bro.
It must have confused the shit out of her because she looked at you and said, "Wait, this is a brother saying this shit."
Right. I can only imagine how offended she was. Like, no, this nigga did not.
I was so smacked, all right? And that was...
Yo, what strain was that? Do you remember? Do any of y'all remember?
No. I remember the strain I got was Pineapple Express. I don't remember what your edibles were.
Oh yeah, you don't remember the...
I do not remember at all.
Nah, that counts for a lot, son. Like the type, the strain, son. It depends.
My mom was...
Whatever it was, it put the spirit of an 85-year-old white man from Alabama in his body.
Listen, it just happened right there at the moment. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Was moving like the grandfather from Get Out. Dynamite. It's like, wow.
Son.
It's like blaxploitation in this motherfucker.
Listen. It just happened, and
hey man, listen.
It was funny.
I'm just happy that New York kind of like easing up on some, the laws and regulations with marijuana and stuff like that. Like that's a positive thing.
It should get sick on the alcohol.
I'm seeing folks in the park, right? Like just casually smoking in groups. You would think it was like the 70s, bro.
Or even
that shit is crazy.
You saw Eric Adams. He's like, yeah, I'm glad to see some people are partaking in the new law. It smell like some marijuana in here. Yo, I love that guy.
I'm still cheating off of the tap water, though.
But think about how wild that is. The mayor of New York City talking about, yeah, I smell some weed, and it's all good.
Some weed in here,
and it's all good. You know
it sounded like he wanted a puff. Like, hold on. How y'all blazing without your boy? Come on, man.
Pass one over here.
Give old EA a little hit of the spliff. That's the most hood mayor we've ever had, son. Like, he has the most unforgiving job in New York right now. Like, New York is one of the worst places in the world right now. This shit is like real life Gotham.
Yeah.
And this
damn
guy,
near,
no matter
word.
what he does, fucking chaos ensues. And people just blame him. And I'm just like, yo, what do you want him to do?
Nah, but that was strategic though, because like if you try to make it more lenient, you make the laws more lenient for people smoking, you probably might like
a lot of people
you might inspire some more peaceful situations. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what the strategy behind that was. Because if niggas is high, like what bullshit you gonna be on? You gonna be you gonna be chilling.
You got late light skinned people in the building.
Hey,
what's good, Steph?
What's going on, boy?
Good, boss man.
What up, man? So you saying like they were talking about putting them shits on the roof of the buildings, right?
Yeah, they wanted like all NYCHA houses, all the projects. He wanted to implement like after they took down the weed law or whatever, they wanted to put it on the roof, like grow weed.
Grow
I'm
weed.
just like
like greenhouses type.
Right.
Yeah.
But on NYCHA houses,
like this in the staircase.
Boy,
it would be like the fucking Green Reaper. Like,
yo,
boy, you got an eighth?
Yo, yeah, they will violate. They will violate, bro.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, do you not understand the damage that this will cause?
Facts.
Like, forget. All right, y'all decriminalize weed or whatever, but you gonna put it in project buildings where most of the people that y'all locked up come from.
Yeah.
Just for y'all to go back and put it like.
That's how they get them even
That's
more.
how you spit on someone's face. Like, yo, you know how you didn't have your dad growing up because we locked him up for weed? yo, we're gonna sell weed on your building now.
Right. Like, and it's okay if you sell it. And now you just stuck your life.
That's fucked up. Yo,
Yeah.
New York is a sick place, son.
It is.
Man,
It
what?
is.
This place is sick.
It is. But you know what? I love it though. I love it.
But to be honest, you know what's worse than New York? Come next year, Chicago about to turn all the way
The
up.
purge.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bird
what?
about to happen,
Yeah.
boy.
I can't
Man.
believe that purge shit.
When I saw it, I was like, nah, he ain't just say what I think he just said.
But you have
Second
to.
degree murder, kidnapping, arson, grand larceny, all type of madness, and they look. It's even so bad that if you got a trespass in your crib, right? Because I was watching the video last night. They said that if you got a trespasser in your house, you can't call the police.
Yeah, I heard about
the
that.
police
Yeah,
can't remove
he
him.
can't come. They
The
can't
most they
come
can
at
do
all.
is give him a ticket. They said
Yeah.
it's up to.
Yeah.
They said it's
What?
up to you as
Yeah.
an individual.
Yeah.
Look. They said it's up to you as an individual to use whatever force you find necessary.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know I
boy,
can
you
kill the
better have that
I
shit.
can kill a nigga. Like, I
Yeah.
can kill a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was like, yo,
It's
they
just
only
like,
gonna give him
boom.
a ticket. So you
Ooh.
can't. That's the most they can do now.
It's up to you. It's up to you to remove him. Whatever
Yeah.
force
Wow.
you deem necessary. So I can kill somebody.
See,
just,
Yo,
Brandon.
thank you.
I'm about to invest mad money in like gun stocks because
Yeah.
everybody gonna have
Man,
one out
ammo.
there.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
they
but
really
this
gonna
is-
turn Chirac.
But this is why I keep talking about how people need to know the laws in their state, bro. This is
Yo, that's a
exactly
big
why I
fact.
keep
That's a
saying
big
that. I
Imagine
keep
trying
saying
to
that,
be a
bro.
Girl Scout out there. What?
Word, so you
Put 'em on the
trespass.
motherfucking floor.
Word, son, like,
Damn,
son, that
Did
give
the girl
anybody
got the
with
same
any
shit
type
right
of
back?
discriminatory
Word, nah.
behavior, like any type of biases,
Yeah.
the perfect excuse to kill a motherfucker, son. Think about it.
Real talk.
You see a brother come up to your doorstep. You don't like black people, right?
Boom.
Boom, that's it, and it's all good.
And cashless bonds. I'm talking about
Yeah.
you go in, you sign out, you out the same day. It's crazy. I mean,
Yo, that's
I
wild.
don't get the point of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's in Chicago. We're gonna have to talk to Chicago about it.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
That's a Chicago.
Word.
thing.
I'm
That's
wearing the
Chirac
Bulls
right
hat.
there
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
wearing the Bulls hat.
You know
but-
what scared me though? If Chicago is going towards the Midwest, but it's close to the East Coast. If Chicago find the success or whatever they want to find,
Oh nah.
I feel like they're gonna start implementing it in other states.
Yeah,
New York
yeah.
City might be the last.
No, this is no.
It
You,
should
no,
be
no,
like
I
that.
agree with that. I agree with
I
that.
mean, because we
I agree
forget
with
that Chicago's in Illinois,
right.
which is a very like
It's kind of like border.
it's
like-
fuck type
yeah.
state. It's a lot of farmland out there.
Yeah, but
It's not a major state really.
no, but
outside.
it's one of those. It's one of those states where like it can lean either, either party.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
Right,
it's
right.
It's right there in the middle.
What you call it? Like a swing state kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
it's
a swing state.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
how
swing.
Iowa
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that,
It's
yeah.
one of those
Also
type of
Dakota
states.
shit. Dakota could be
Yeah,
Democrat.
yeah.
But
You know.
all them farmers out there, man.
I don't even care about Democrat and Republican no more.
Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't even vote this past election because I
Me
was
neither.
tight. Yo, let me tell you why though. So my hood, right? It's not even a hood really.
I'm about to correct you right there.
It's very diverse, right? So on one end you have like Chinatown. Then when you go further down at the beginning of Bay Ridge, you have like all the Yemen people, right? And then if you go like 2 blocks over, it's all Jewish people,
Right.
And then I'm like the one black person there. So like,
Well,
Diverse.
the elderly guy.
right? No, they moved.
They
They
moved.
moved. I'm the only black person.
Oh
man.
So,
man.
and then like right across the street from me is like this co-op, which was one of the first co-ops that was ever developed for Finnish people, like people from Finland who settled there.
Yeah.
So they have like the Finnish flag and everything over there.
Yeah, you got the United Nations over
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
yeah.
And then like 2 blocks up, it's like all Hispanic people, right?
Yeah.
You know.
So, I'll be going for walks in my hood, and then I'll see that they have like Jewish police forces, right? I'm like, okay, cool, good. You should be protected.
Right.
Then you go up the block, they have like the Asian police force. I'm like, all right, cool. Go further up, they got the Muslim police
I
force.
know
I'm
where this
like,
is going.
okay, where's the African American police force? Like, we're the ones that are getting killed. And I'm just like, okay. Then I look at statistics and I'm like, yo, Asians every year have the lowest voting output. Every year. And then every election, what do you see plastered on the news? Oh, the black vote. So I'm like, okay. They're worried about how much black vote they get, and yet we don't have anything to show for it. So, like, what the hell am I voting for? Like, I get a lot of people really vote as black people because at some point in time they were like, yo, your vote doesn't matter, your vote doesn't count, or you're like 3/5 of a man or whatever.
It was 3/5 of a
So
vote.
you like exercise that right because you're like, my ancestors couldn't do this, so I feel obligated to do so. Yeah. But I'm just like, all right, now I'm just being pandered to and used, so fuck this, I'm not doing it.
Correct.
Until I get something that I want. Like, we have a black mayor. He can only do but so much, obviously.
I feel
I'm about to say, sorry to cut you off. I feel like they might say, we did give y'all something. Black History Month. It's like,
I want to hear that shit.
I know.
That's very superficial.
That's
very
I
superficial.
know. That's why I feel like they
I'm
might say
saying
that.
They
Though.
have Hispanic Heritage Month. They have Asian American. They have Asian Heritage Month. They have Women's Month.
I feel like that's what they're going to be saying though. We gave you like all month though.
Everyone has a month. They have Gay Pride Month.
Isn't that the same month as Black History Month?
What,
Is it?
Pride?
No, Pride is
What is it?
Okay,
Okay,
but you
it's
see how
my
the way we
point.
got the less days.
Right, but it's like that's what I was gonna say. Like we got the smallest month out of the year.
You get a week off of school during February.
I don't even get caught up in us having a month. And I think every month is Black History.
Yeah,
bro.
like
every month.
It just is what it is.
Like if people only understood just how embedded African culture is in everyone's culture, then it wouldn't even matter. They don't understand. Like the deeper you dig, the blacker it gets.
So you can put it in
you know what I'm saying? Like that's real.
The simplest terms people understand.
Yeah.
Pop music comes from Africa, if you really think about it, because Africa started the 4/4 count with drums. So all music is predicated off of that. If you just put it at that. So your
even in European antiquity, you know, you could find Africans there years.
You know
what I'm saying? So
when we were all with kids, we always go like this with the fingers.
Yeah, it was
I'm talking
there.
about lunchroom beats. Like
hell yeah,
like
yeah.
There's this new artist I know. What's his name? He was on $1 Million Worth of Game. I like him. What's his name? Two finesse time or whatever. Like he signed to Moneybag. Anyway, like he really took it back. Like usually in the beginning of the podcast, you know, they would play like an artist's upcoming song, like they did with G Herbo. This dude really got there and said, "No, fuck a song. I'm just go. I'm lunchroom," and he just started making a beat. And he was rapping on like a beat, and I was looking at it, and I'm like if people really understand like how far it could go back, like natural rhythm in us black people, like
right.
It's not even something. It's just in us.
Yo, off topic.
Y'all gotta
If
teach it.
I ever make it as a rapper, I'm not rapping at nobody's fucking radio show, son. Go buy my album.
Real
I got
talk.
fucking
Wait, got
16
bills to
songs
pay.
on the album
But-
and shit to sell. You
Nah,
want me to come here and rap for free?
Nah,
Y'all
but-
niggas ain't come to
man.
work for
But
free.
hold up.
Fuck all that.
But hold up,
Real talk.
you got to do the promotional work though. So
Promote your album.
So let me explain, like
Yeah.
the promo, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times they're invested in you as like the personality of the artist, because the social media now, it's more than just your music. Okay, so if you want to promo, you can just go on I can give you my Instagram, I can give you my YouTube, and you could listen to all my music. I have 16 new songs that I'm trying to sell you. Okay, some people have to pay to get on interviews. You're getting paid to do your radio show, your podcast, and then you want me to come up here and rap for free when I have a whole catalog of mixtapes and EPs and albums that I was rapping for.
Wait,
I'm paying for that studio time. I'm paying for these videos. Then I gotta come up here. It's like, yo, rap me a song, nigga. Like, you know I know how to rap. That's why you invited me here. So
do it here.
Like, so why are we talking? Can we talk about anything but rap?
Nah.
It's just like, all right,
get it.
if you work at Starbucks, you gonna go home and your girl's gonna say to you, yo, can you make me a coffee? Like, bro, I've been making coffee all fucking day. I don't want to do that shit. Like, can we
The
have some
nerve.
tea?
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
make me a coffee.
Anything but coffee, please. You know what I'm saying?
Hot chocolate.
I mean,
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie. In that case, I feel like that rappers should stop doing the funk flex freestyle. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be watching funk more than I hear them niggas rap.
Right.
Cause you ever watch a funk flex freestyle and like I remember when Meek Mill did one, and I ain't even like Meek Mill was spitting or whatever, but I'm like, forget Meek. I want to see what Funk doing. Like you could tell, like the cocaine that this man did before.
Wow, that came out of left field.
I didn't see that coming.
Look, because he's rapping. If you watch the video, he's there just banging the desk hard. He's doing all this shaking shit, and I'm just like,
Cocaine,
that's not normal. Like, okay, I understand if he's spitting, like you're gonna have a good reaction, but I'm talking about this man is just like he's ad-libbing the whole hard.
Yeah, he's very enthusiastic
like-
about rap though. That's one thing about Flex. He's very enthusiastic about rap.
like-
very, very enthusiastic. Yeah.
Cool ass DJ or whatever, but that man just cracks me up. Next time a Funk Flex freestyle drop, watch him. Don't even
think
watch.
about it. Why do you think everybody always hated when he would come in and interrupt the song?
1-800-223-97.
I hated that shit.
No,
Keep
think
going
about
up.
it.
I'm like, yo,
it's because of the enthusiasm, bro. Because he's so hyper off of it.
Keep spinning it back like, yo,
Yeah.
so if this nigga don't play this song,
especially your favorite song, like
Yeah, it could be a fire song, and he feels the same
just
way.
cuts off in the middle
Yo,
of the
he
song.
feels the
Hell,
same
you
way.
thinking you go into like, yo, boy.
So he just jump in.
This is when they played Otis. He's like, go into your
To
store.
rob a store. I was about to say that, bro.
So he had me tight.
Go
No,
to the store.
Register.
yo,
No reason.
Take what you want. I'm like, this is New York. I'm
son,
like, hold on.
yeah, word. He had no
going
right
on?
interrupting
Tell
Otis the
niggas-
first time it came out. So I was
You
like,
just
nah,
telling people to
boy.
go commit felonies, boy. And then when they follow this shit, I bet you if you get locked up, he's not bailing you out.
Of course not.
He's
Of
not.
course
Yo,
not.
fun.
Let somebody go rob some niggas, man.
And then
Let's
the
get
police officer look at you, really. So they tell you jump on the
Say,
bridge.
what you doing listening to a nigga on the radio?
Look, man. And niggas gonna really say, yo, Funk told me to do it. It was playing on the radio. I heard him. I pulled over. Saw the deli.
Go rob the store.
I walked
Nah,
in the
you know
deli.
what? I'm
Telling you.
convinced if you took that to the court of law, that's not even the most ridiculous case.
Yeah, that's worse. I'm
Cause there's
Stupid shit
there's
every
been
day.
dumb shit like there's been niggas that like killed people and said that the devil made them do it and shit. That ass like
Hell, they made it to a
and
movie.
They took it to court, son.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
they
was
made it to a
actually a
movie.
court, like a case. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
They-
So that's
and
why I
they're based
said
on real life.
that's why I said what we talking about here it don't even seem that far fetched.
I just hate
Like-
how some people they'll do like the dumbest shit, get
Yeah.
caught on camera the whole nine, they try to plead insanity.
Oh, my
Like
God.
that's
Yo,
just
that
like
shit get me.
like we caught you in 4K.
So that's why
Clearly was there
God.
in your right
That's why I'm
mind.
so picky about when people use the term mental health, son, because it's like, what do you mean? That's a very
Right.
broad statement.
Like what
Yeah.
do you have?
There
You
are
can't-
people like, okay, and with mental health, right? Like, what is that shit? Because think about, like, we're all black here, right? So at some point, someone in our family dealt with racism, right?
Yeah.
So my father was born in 1949, right?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So no. This is cool. So he saw like real racist shit.
Facts.
I have never heard this guy say, "Yo, we didn't go to school back then because we had to take mental health days." Like, yo, you got called nigga 10 times before you even made it to the school. Like, it was just mad
Before
racist
you hit the
shit
end of the
going
block.
on. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like, I know people from the South who saw people getting hung. Like, you had to go to like segregated schools.
Right.
You never hear these people talking about, yeah, I'm depressed. Like, what?
I was
What do
gonna
you
bring
mean?
that up. I realized like a lot of people, especially like the Middle East, the ones who like literally seen their best friends get blown up,
That's what I'm
all
saying.
types of shit.
Yeah.
They'll come to America and they'll be like, yeah, I went through that, but I came here to make a better life. You've never seen these people in mental institutions,
Never.
hospitals, depression. Like the worst of the worst could happen, and then they'll come here and act as if like the shit never
But
happened.
a dude
Yeah.
who fucking works at BuzzFeed writing articles about cats that look like Ryan Gosling and the stupid shit, this nigga's depressed.
Freaking,
Like-
I saw a
What
video
the
where
fuck is so hard about your life, bro?
it was a shootout in the Middle East, and a little girl, her older brother, had to run, play dead while they were shooting to go get his little sister and get up and grab her under a car and bring her right back to the house. I was like, that's so
Nah,
much.
See,
nah,
and
no
you would
point that
never
she come
hear.
to America and shoot up schools.
Also, I want to point out the fact that we're all products of our environment too, right?
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
you know, we each of us have our own temperaments, and I feel like that plays a role into how we handle adversity and issues and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I understand what all you guys are saying, but at the same time, it's like I didn't live their life as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't. You know what I mean? I can't really belittle a person's mental health issues. I could say because I didn't grow up how I grew up. I didn't grow up how they grew up. You know, so I don't know. I can't relate. So you know what I mean?
Right,
So
no,
that's
I'm
one thing.
not-
I
I don't want to say mental health does not exist. Like there are people who
you know.
legitimately need mental help. Like that's real. But what I'm saying is sometimes a lot of it is just you're not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like you like if you do nothing with your life and you just sit around and you talk about, oh, I'm depressed, I'm sad. All right, well, what did you do today?
Nothing.
I sat around playing this video game.
I get what you're
That's
saying.
fucking stupid.
Like,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you really
Like-
ask people like, why are you depressed? They will give you like the stupidest answer.
Right, if it's an actual reason, then it's like, okay, like a family member passed away. Or
That was
some
real
shit.
close.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like
right.
a relationship didn't work out. Or like, oh, my man's just getting ready to go to jail. That's something that's just like, okay,
Yeah.
you can hang your hat on that. But if you're just like, I don't know, like,
Oh, this
you-
girl dumped me.
You just
and-
wake up sad.
Well, I think we're describing both like two different types of depression, right? Like that type of depression that you guys first described, if I'm not mistaken, that's like short-term depression. That's just like people just being depressed off of something that an event that happened in their life, right? Some type of trauma or whatever. And then the other one you guys are talking about seems like it's more so clinical. Like that's like a serious issue,
Right.
like some type of chemical imbalance,
Here's
something
what I'm
going
saying.
on.
A lot of people
right?
will sit around and go to therapy for years and
Right.
talk about how they have anxiety, and then they end up on psychotropics.
Mm.
It's something that could really be avoided if you address the actual issue.
Right,
face
right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you're
yeah.
really pilled up with crazy side effects.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they got a pill for everything. It's like, oh, you can't
It's
sleep.
true.
And then
Yeah,
the crazy
yeah.
part
This.
too,
There's too much.
I see the
You
commercial.
can't sit still. Take this. Hey, you have suicidal thoughts. Take this.
that,
It'll make
yeah.
you depressed and give you homicidal thoughts instead. Like,
And make
That's
sure you
true.
talk to
That-
your
that's
doctor.
true, yeah.
You know, it might cause you diarrhea. This
you know,
right there. Take another pill just for
I
that.
might
This
get a
conversation
collapsed
could
lung
turn into
for
Big
this.
Pharma real quick.
You know,
We could talk about
right,
Big
so
Pharma all day.
That's what I'm saying. So
We get to Big Pharma.
literally-
We gonna
Yeah.
go back to the weed thing.
Bro, they
'cause I got something for that.
make money off of you being depressed
Crazy,
or
yeah.
mentally disabled instead
Yeah.
of you sitting around and saying, all right, so what's causing this depression? Can I fix it? If so, go fix it. If not, and it's like lingering, maybe you do need to speak to somebody. But if it's something you can fix that's tangible, you can just go and change that. Go fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like if you're sitting around saying I'm depressed because I'm fat, go to the gym. There's a million fucking gyms.
Go-
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Like,
that's
makes
definitely
no sense.
short-term
People
depression.
really
Yeah.
say like they be depressed over stuff that, like you said, they can fix. It's like, okay, why are you depressed? Oh, instead of them confronting, because a lot of times it's just a phase.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, people just have
Yeah.
their days.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like, let's say, all right, you quote unquote depressed or whatever. Why are you depressed? Oh, because I'm lazy. Well, find something to do. Start small and like it's like you said. If you're fat, go to the gym.
Yeah.
If you think you have a poor diet, you obviously know eat a fucking salad. You
Yeah.
obviously know. It's like these are questions
can
that you can
change it.
obviously answer.
Right.
And nobody's putting a gun to your head telling you not to.
I'm getting ready to elaborate on what you're just saying about even down to diet, right? People don't realize that like even your moods are affected by what you
Not
eat.
what you
Yeah,
eat,
your
yeah.
dietary.
Yeah, like even like it's crazy. Like it's linked psychologically. Your
Cheese
diet,
doodles
yeah.
at
You know what I
8:30 in
mean?
the morning.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not good.
yeah,
That-
yeah.
that's
It
not good.
affects.
A lot of
Yeah,
people don't
it's
realize
crazy.
that,
Yeah.
like your gut biome is like almost like a second brain.
Literally.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you're not giving your body any proper nourishment or nutrients, you start wigging out. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I hate to say this, right? But if you go to the hood,
Yeah.
where people are going to Family Dollar
Yeah.
for their food,
Right.
Yeah.
there's not much common sense coming out of that scenario. Like there's a reason why there's a Whole Foods in every rich neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I told you
Yeah.
when I was working at Amazon, I went to the neighborhood with
is it-
mansions and stuff, and I went
Yeah.
straight to the hood after that. I
Liquor
told her,
stores.
I felt
You
it.
could
Liquor
look at
stores,
the
I
corner
felt,
stores,
I felt
right?
defeated. I was like, wow, it's no hope here.
They're basically
You
saying,
gotta look
look,
at the difference.
if you make under $60,000 a year, you don't need carrots in your diet, man.
Bro, you have to
Like,
Like,
understand.
eat this shit.
Because you have to
eat this
understand,
plastic
niggas on a
food.
healthy diet are unstoppable, bro.
Right.
Seriously,
Yeah.
if you gave the black community a healthy diet, bro,
Like imagine, like nigga, put Whole Foods on every corner of every hood in America. Man, you gonna have super soldiers coming out left and right.
fat
See,
yo,
that
bro.
left
I
and
don't
right.
know. Someone might rob that motherfucker.
Yeah,
True.
You're gonna have those people who
Right.
right now, boy. I gotta
It's
get
a
But-
little deeper than food, but I get what you're
But
saying.
you see what I'm saying? Like in terms of like promoting that, you know, healthy lifestyle, eating the right.
Hurry up and buy.
Oh, boy,
Hurry up and
here
buy.
we go.
Hurry up and buy.
Hey, look,
Wow, that's
there's a
racist,
lot,
bro.
but I'm not gonna lie though. But I'm not gonna lie. It's like even today, I'm seeing a lot of the gentrification, a lot of shit, bro. Like in the Bronx, they put an Apple store in Bay Plaza. Anybody knows Bay Plaza Mall?
We'll see how long
Don't-
that lasts.
You don't-
Frenchies, bro.
You do not put Apple, a store like Apple, in Bay Plaza. Like they even talking
You
like
gotta put a Metro PCS there.
you gotta put like
that
a
happens
Damn,
to
son.
sell
a
iPhones.
T-Mobile something.
That
You don't
was
put an Apple in Bay
That
Plaza.
was
Like
a devious person who did that, boy.
like
Y'all guys want to see something chaotic?
they want to put a Nike outlet over there. Good luck with that.
That makes sense.
I mean, yeah, yes and no. Only because like you gotta think, especially in that area. I know people that go in Macy's and just pick shit up and walk out.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of Nike, we boycotting Nike or not?
Hell no, fuck. And this is why I say it. This is why I say it.
yeah.
All right, no, go ahead, because you.
No,
was
I was gonna say I'm wearing Nikes right now, but,
Well, we
these
both
were a
got
gift.
I'm ironically wearing Yeezys.
look. You ain't the only one.
I'm not wearing neither.
Wearing
I don't know. I
Adidas.
just,
It don't matter.
I don't know. I
You wearing
just,
that
Okay. Look.
I just feel like if we were more organized, I would
Black
have no
brother?
problem doing it if we were more organized.
Yeah, we
But
know.
I feel like due to our individuality, to put it in a nice way,
Yeah.
our individuality, because of it, everyone's kind of doing their own thing, and you kind of, we all have our own beliefs, and you just got to respect it. So,
Yeah.
Listen,
but if we were all organized, definitely,
Oh yeah, we would have make an impact.
we would have made it happen for sure. For sure, if we were all
this is
organized.
Cause remember
Why?
when that shooting happened in Minnesota, and then everybody wanted to destroy shit. I was just like in Minnesota, then
Well, yeah, but you see, that's that was a perfect example of how we could have organization, but the energies
was way
like it wasn't
It wasn't aligned.
So we were organized over in a very reckless, chaotic way, but it wasn't in a intelligent, strategic way.
Because my thing was, why was
open Foot Lockers?
But I'm like, why are we destroying shit in New York? And I'm like, it's like we could podcast as
right.
Like we don't have to destroy shit.
Louis Vuitton, he was robbing Apple, but it's like you do realize they're not gonna put like the real merchandise in the display case, right? Yeah. So like you going in there thinking you proving the statement.
All that stuff is insured, man.
And then it's only gonna benefit them because at the end of the day, it's like, all right, you went in there, stole what's on the display. All right, that's probably whatever. They probably got trackers, alarms on them, especially people stealing iPhones. That's the dumbest thing you can do.
I don't know why.
But anyway, they went and did that.
Son, speaking of that, when I used to live in Bed-Stuy, these dudes went to the fucking Betro PCS store, right?
Yeah.
And they got a whole shipment of iPhones, and the location services were on. These dudes literally went to the store, stole a whole truckload of iPhones, and brought it to their house, and the police just walked up.
Excuse me.
Yo, we know you're in there, man. Just come on out, man.
like, come on, like,
wow, bro.
Like, yeah, big bro. Just come on out, bro.
Yo, what did they expect to accomplish, bro?
Like, the phone, like,
the phone has like
first of all,
on
you left all the phones on. How much of a dickhead can you be? And then you left all of them in your actual house.
You ain't even put them over here.
Like, if you're gonna be a criminal, at least be a. I'm not telling anyone to be crime, but at least be a fucking smart criminal. Like,
I feel
steal some shit that can be tracked and then bring it to your actual house where your parents are sleeping at, and the cops are just like, "Yo."
This is why these niggas,
like,
these
come
niggas,
they not, on, man. Just come on down to jail, man. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, they not gangsters. They just stupid, bro. Like, we're just doing.
So by that time you told me when they was rioting, they was about to burn down Shake Shack next to Chick-fil-A, and I'm just like
for what? That would have pissed me off.
Bro,
like, you gonna burn
their
down
reasoning
Shake Shack?
for not burning down Chick-fil-A was, Chick-fil-A is godly, bro. The Shake Shack finna get it. And I'm just standing there like
what?
Like, yo, yeah, it's time to go home. Like, why am I'm not getting...
At this point, y'all not even doing it for the right
y'all
reasons.
making me think about that stupid ass chaotic frantic what was that whole thing about the chicken sandwich? I think it was KFC.
Popeyes?
Popeyes?
It was Popeyes?
Yes, Popeyes.
Yeah.
They was
Yo, bro. When I
sandwich,
reflect
bro.
on that, bro, like that was embarrassing to see, bro. Like that was embarrassing.
Sitting at the gates, like, yeah, bro. Hey, what you here for, man? Hey,
chicken sandwich.
Nigga, clap me over a sandwich, boy. Like,
what? Like,
how you tell us? Like, God just like showed you. Like,
even
that
better.
Shit was sad.
It was I forgot what state it was, but it was
I know God had to just be like.
Look, there's a situation where a dude and his mother, no, I think his girl walked into a McDonald's and the fries was cold or whatever, and when the dude took it back,
happened in Brooklyn.
It happened in Brooklyn, and he shot.
That was right on Fulton Street.
And killed. I'm like,
over
some fries.
That was right in Bed-Stuy.
It wasn't his girl, his mom.
I used to go to that McDonald's, bro.
Dude, and I'm looking at this shit, and I'm just
she
like,
was on FaceTime and said, "Yeah, you need to come down there and handle this." And his girl gave him the gun.
Yeah.
Now all three of them are locked up over
good.
some French fries.
Over some French fries,
Some
like,
French fries
that she
bro.
was still eating and complaining about.
She came back with half of them eaten.
you
Like,
can't
how-
make
like
shit
how?
up.
I
bro.
usually
You
half
can't
the fries
make
be
this
like,
shit
"Yeah, this ain't hitting, boy."
Like, you know
I
what?
need fresh fries.
Don't shoot this nigga that made my
Shit's
fries.
mid, man. You gotta clap this nigga over these fries.
This is why you can't worry about peace on earth, because there's
put no
always
salt
gonna be
on these.
stupid people, like, because they breed in other stupid people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
boy.
I was
yo.
having this
So
conversation.
you can't worry
I was
about
having
peace
this
on earth,
conversation.
bro. Don't worry
It's
about it.
interesting you say that because I was telling this homegirl of mine, I'm like, look, a lot of y'all feel like a lot of people in general just having kids way too young, and they glorifying it like it's something like you put in a time limit on when you can have kids. Yes, I understand biology does play a factor. It's like, all right, when women get a certain age, it's hard for them to have kids or whatever the case. But it's like now bitches out here just having kids at 21, 22, talking about the love of my life. God bless me. No, he cursed you, bitch. Now you just missed out your whole life. You fucked it up. And okay, first of all, you was out here like having raw sex, and now you surprised that you got pregnant. What you thought was gonna happen?
The Pikachu
Like,
face.
The part that gets me mad is they'll get pregnant by a guy and then they'll diss him. Like, who got you pregnant?
That bitch ass baby daddy.
Ray stupid ass.
Yeah.
So if you know this guy is fucking stupid,
Why
would
did you
let
have
him
baby
diss
by
him?
him?
I was like, oh god.
So what the fuck does that make you?
Every time I
then-
hated dumb shit, I was like,
And
wow.
then they get mad when he's not present. Oh, my baby daddy. You knew he wasn't
Yo,
shit when
you
you got
heard,
here.
yeah,
But yeah, you was like, you know
you
what?
fucked
I'm
up.
a. Cause you know why? Cause they have hope that he could be better. Like they could change him.
No,
to
it
into
ain't even
something.
that. It's that
Listen, the only thing you
they
can
would look
change
for a
is your
cop
underwear,
out.
bro.
This is what I'm saying. They just
A lot
looking
of
for a
people
cop
don't even
out.
do that.
Because let me tell you something. For a fact, we all know this from experience and stuff. Like girls know who they want to have sex with the minute they look at them.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a girl
yeah.
walk in the street and see a guy right there, she attracts her, she be like, yeah, I'll fuck him. She'll tell you literally.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll give him some. Why? Oh, because he looked good. Bitch, huh? He could be a serial killer for all we know.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, well, he could kill this pussy. Like, they'll say ignorant shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
The only time
I feel like you about to
We
say
have
something
entered the women bashing segment of this podcast.
hey, I'm not, look.
Bitches.
Look, I don't mean to bash him, but it's like, it's real talk. It's like, dude,
yeah.
like you making these decisions, and then after you conceive the child, you have the child, and the baby daddy gone, he go to jail. You knew who this nigga was when you started dealing with him.
Women can't sense danger. That's why Ted Bundy was getting busy.
Man, Ted Bundy was.
Yo, you know what Ted Bundy?
They was defending him.
You know what Ted Bundy's pickup line was?
What?
In the 70s, right? In the 1970s, this nigga would pull up to women, right? Hey, my car broke down. Can you help me fix it? Bro, it's the 70s.
In the 70s.
One woman is a mechanic.
Girls
in the
ain't fixing
1970s. They're not
cars.
fixing cars
At all.
They just started working.
Nah.
Man.
But it just goes to show.
They just got the right to vote like
Yeah,
30, 40 years before that.
It just goes to,
Bitches is new nowadays.
yeah,
Like,
no, you're right, but it just goes to show just how like yeah, like all you got to do is be able to attract them,
it.
and then like at that point in time, it's like certain things, certain rules, things don't make sense. They're not being logical at that moment because it's like you just
it
attract
open
them.
their eyes
You know what I
more
mean?
when they have a son, though.
Well, I mean,
no, not even that.
Well, some women.
No. He's saying it in the sense of like women start to realize the flaws in other women when they have a son.
kids. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
when they
okay.
have a son.
No, specifically
Because
a
then
son.
her
Right,
son,
right,
the
right.
son
Because
gotta
what's
get
the
that
number one they
treatment.
say?
Yeah.
One of these bitches fuck with my son.
well,
I'm
yeah,
out his
yeah,
ass.
yeah.
Bitch, you did
that's
this
true.
to
That's
somebody
very true.
else's son. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, that's when the reflecting happens.
Yeah, that's when they really realize, oh
Man.
shit.
that's
Damn,
when.
he may end up with a chick like me.
Yep.
That's when she called that nigga that she should have had a kid with. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Always should have been
bet your ass
you.
She made a mistake.
Bitch,
Please.
Meanwhile,
Leave me alone.
he
We can
on
still-
some
we can
other
try
next
this.
levels.
We can try this. We can make it work.
He on-
bitch, I'm not taking care of that little kid.
Word,
Fuck
he
that
on a
kid. Fuck
different-
you.
he on
Fuck
a
them
different flow.
kids.
Man, shout out to all of the single mothers out there, but I'm not helping you.
Yeah.
I'm not taking care of nobody.
nah.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, nah.
and don't try to guilt trip me talking about it takes a real man to raise some of those.
No, the fuck
it doesn't. It does
No, it
not.
doesn't.
It
Wait.
takes a real man to take care of his actual kid.
Why are
Exactly.
we having people who aren't men tell us what a real man is or
Because
does?
But let
Like
a
what
woman-
kind of
this
kind of
is
reality are we living in these days?
The Matrix.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, really think about it for a second. Like just turn on your TV, you see all just different types of messaging. You know what I mean? Like
First of all, what is a man, Ox?
Oh yeah, this is weird. Look. Hey, I guess we
What do you mean a real man?
This is,
yeah, you know
we
what
made
I'm
it to
saying?
some
Like,
controversy
no,
now.
Here we
it's,
go.
it's just
Yeah.
wild to me because it's like
What's a woman?
but like people don't even actually look at the biological definitions and stuff.
How
you
did
know?
that make you
matter.
feel? How did that make you feel?
Biology.
Yeah, it's biology.
on
It's
now.
not even about emotions. It's not about feelings.
You're
It's
talking to people
biology.
who
I don't like
have
how the way
failed-
you. So you making me
talking
feel a
to
type of
people
way right
Who
now.
have failed biology
Multiple
We're
times.
talking about biological things. Like it's
No.
all about feelings.
No,
It's
but
feelings,
that's
biology.
what it is. That's what I really realize. Is like a lot of this stuff is really about feelings. It's like it doesn't even have to make sense.
course
You know,
not.
you trying to make sense is just it just frustrates people.
What's your
Exactly.
pronouns?
It
What's your
literally
If a
pronouns?
woman
frustrates
say,
people, you know
"Yo,
what I
there
mean?
was
What's your
sky was
pronouns?
blue,"
What's your
I'm
pronoun?
a him. I'm a he.
Why
I'm a
not?
man.
What's your pronouns?
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck off.
What's your pronouns?
life is good. You know, God is good. God is great.
There's only 2 words you're allowed, bro. You can pick D's nuts, him, her,
Oh.
she.
They them.
Man. Anyway,
You an asshole for that shit.
Wait, what I
The
say?
he, she shit.
Okay, no. Am I wrong for that though? Look, because
Yo.
this is what I was telling the fellas, right?
Yeah.
I was like, look, I'm like, if I walk in the street and I meet, someone of that community, listen, I got nothing against.
Sexually
Look,
ambiguous
I got
person.
to look in the camera. I don't got nothing against nobody
same.
in that community.
Everybody's equal in my eyes.
I'm not judging. Y'all not about to Kanye.
I got smoke with everybody.
yes,
That's him. That's
Whoever
what I'm
got
saying.
I'm playing.
whoever got smoke with me, I got smoke with them. But I was telling them, right? I'm like, if I meet one of those individuals,
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude or disrespectful, right? I don't want to misidentify what they. So I'm gonna just be like, yo, that's a he, she.
But didn't we say that when we was kids anyway?
Now what's his whole point?
But that was the point. I'm like, when
He's saying like literally now your pronouns can be he, she. Like
when we were little, when we were younger, right, coming
Yeah.
up, if we looked at a gay person, whoever, we could be like, oh, that's a he, she, or we see like a transgender, that's a he, she.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't bad at eye or nothing.
None.
Let me walk up to the same person,
This
That-
year.
2022. You a he, she. Don't call me that. That ain't my pronouns. I don't identify as that. The fuck, nigga. So what do you want me to call
So
you? Like,
you know it's wild. Like if you introduce yourself, right now you have to ask, like, what do you prefer being called.
Man,
You know what I mean?
Call me dog.
Before
call me
it's
cat.
no, because it's crazy. Because it's like when in the past, right?
Yeah.
When you meet a person, things are just naturally like you see a person, right? And you identify them right away, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But like now it's like even with introductions, you would have to be like, yeah, so what would you prefer to be, called? Just so you don't be disrespectful, So it's kind of like things are
I'm
a
with
little
all
bit
the
more.
disrespect. If I see you as a man, I'm gonna call you. Yo, what's going on, man?
Look, I think it's
But
bogus.
that's the thing,
I think
it's
it's
just-
bogus
yeah.
though.
We're gonna
'Cause
end up in jail one day.
I think it's bogus
That's
though.
fucked
Because
up.
think about it like this, right? How come, like Brandon literally asked you just now, what's a man? You don't hear that, but everybody's like, oh, what do you define a woman? I feel like they're using woman as like the way to get in to make that a societal norm. I mean, it's not all the way there, but
I was getting there.
they trying to get there.
It's getting there.
I'm just saying, like, I was watching this, and it's a controversial thing. This guy named Matt Walsh, he did like a documentary, or he did like a show or whatever. And he's going around and he's like,
Oh yeah,
Matt Walsh,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the show's called What is a Woman? And he's going around all different types of people, and he asked, what is a woman? Bro, I swear, there was this one transgender person walk up to him, her, whatever the fuck that is.
That person.
Yeah.
That individual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that individual. And he asks the individual, he's like, what is a woman? Can you define a woman? And the person's like, yeah, blah, blah. And the person like contradicting himself. It was like, you don't need to be a woman to know what a woman is, or some shit like that along those lines. So then Matt Walsh looks at him and looks at the person and says, well, what is a cat?
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah. I saw that video.
And
I
then the
saw that
person
video.
like just gets up and like
And then
the
walk
person
away.
walks away. He's like, the person's like, I guess this was a mistake. I think I should leave now.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, I saw-
Get your ass back here. Like, so you
Listen, yo, with the popularity of the internet, common sense
has gone.
doesn't have to prevail anymore. You can
That's the
literally
crazy
just be
part.
whatever you want. Like with more cameras than ever, you can do whatever
Yes.
you want,
I-
say whatever you want, believe whatever you
I
want.
saw a video when some dude went inside the library, and I think a librarian said, "Oh, you can't have no video." And the dude said, "Oh no, I identify as a camera." And you said, "Are you serious?" She was like, she shake the head. And he
Yo,
was like,
I'm telling you, by 2050, people are gonna be marrying their animals, bro.
I'm moving to Russia. Fuck that.
But you know what's crazy is
I'm
that
gonna invest mad
you know what's
money in
crazy?
fucking dog food. Because people are gonna be out here marrying their dog and getting their pussies licked by their fucking
Like,
chihuahua.
they already fucking horses and shit. And
it's just
some
wild
places
how
in the
this
world.
shit.
It's already.
But why can't this work when like to get you out of wild situations? So like, if the cop pulls you over, right? You can't say, "Oh, I identify as an upper class white man."
Okay.
you
You put me on.
Like,
You just put me on.
Sir, why are you speeding? Because I identify as a cop.
Watch this.
yeah, you know what I'm
This
saying?
is-
Like,
I literally,
Hey,
bro.
you can't do it.
that's what I'm saying. This shit don't work. Like all,
Bro,
everything.
literally, you hit it on the head. I don't know if y'all know this person. It's an influencer named Nikita Dragoon, a transgender person.
Right.
Got
Wait, are they Asian?
type shit.
They're like, yo, that's
Locked up for assaulting a police officer, right?
Ooh.
Assault a police officer with a water bottle, I think.
No.
Cracked the police.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
later.
This what happens. Nikita
That's
goes.
the person that said was Yvonne's friend.
Damn.
We gonna leave that alone. But look, real quick, like Nikita in jail for assaulting a cop. This guy is stupid. And they're in jail, and because that person was
life flash by.
that person was born a man, and they put Nikita in the male jail, and they just try to request a judge to put Nikita in a woman jail because Nikita identifies as a woman but was born a man. And the judge was like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm not putting you in no woman jail. Like you staying over here with the men."
That's like
They rejected
transgender
it.
women gotta enlist in like
The military.
selective services.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
SS.
thinking about too? The episode from Atlanta, that jail scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but I was getting ready to
You
actually
with the
say,
man.
right? That reminds me that there was actually a news article about a transgender prisoner who was in a female prison, right? But
Was getting
inmates
mad pregnant.
Was knocking
So
them up,
so
yeah.
so you see
Like,
how
yeah.
you see how that works?
What are you?
Yeah,
Like, at
you
this
see how
point,
that
like-
works? Like, I mean,
that brother
Boy was like,
deep
all
in the
that-
fucking-
yo,
Yeah,
that dude
boy.
was. I mean,
Oh.
nature took over.
There's another one.
Man, it's
The
man
goddamn
pussy in
I ain't gonna lie, there was one of
Son
them.
woke up dick on brick every day.
Went to the shower.
Son went to his celly. Hey
Son,
man.
that's a good point.
Gotta
The
roll
showers,
over.
bro.
Went to the
It's
shower.
about that time.
So
The
that's
showers,
like,
bro.
That's like that swimmer that was like walking around
Leah
with
Thomas.
with his whole
These
dick
are
out
wild times.
I'm talking
in
about.
the fucking locker room.
I'm talking about motherfucker won every
His
female.
teammates were like,
Like,
you don't feel comfortable when you walk around with his dick out.
and now they try, and they was fighting.
I beat you bitches fair and square. If you don't like it, you can suck my dick.
Yo, I remember they was fighting to kick him out in the end. What is it, like the collegiate or whatever it is? They was like, nah, they stay in there because it's like you can't like have your cake and eat it too. You know, it's like you can't fight for you can't fight for this movement to escalate and to be at the forefront, and then when you get the results, not want the results.
Some dude built like me is gonna go into women's boxing or women's MMA.
This
already did.
This is actually
it happened for me.
Hold on. I'm glad you guys.
Bad.
I'm glad you guys shifted to this because I was
down to like 160 and just do work.
just work. I'm glad you guys are talking about this because I was just getting ready to say we have to talk about how this applies to different fields now. Because we could talk about the workplace and all these different other.
That's one thing.
Yeah, but let's talk about something like sports.
Wait, before that, I'm still tripping
or war.
over,
You know what I mean?
For me, it was how did Bruce win Woman of the Year though? That to this day, I'm still. How do y'all let?
The Jenner. Yeah.
How do you let her now?
But bro, that's a sign of the times we're in.
She.
We're in different times, bro. Different times.
Because I was like, how do y'all let she win?
Like, Woman of the Year. Like we talking about
how? Like how do y'all lose that?
We're talking about a decathlon Olympic champion.
A male decathlon.
Male at that.
And y'all lost that. Like
went and now the Woman of the Year.
Like how do people?
How do y'all lose?
But how do people not see that they trying hard to blur the lines? Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like they're blurring the lines, bro.
And then you see how the way they trying to show the kids even.
Because you could acknowledge that a person is trans, and that's cool, that's fine. But when you're trying to blur the lines, man, like you know what I mean? Like I always say, nature has the final say. No matter what we as human beings say or what is, like nature always has the last word.
I look at it like this, like, dude, they can't reproduce, no matter what.
Yeah.
So, not to hate on y'all, but let's be biologically right.
Yeah, that's it, big bro.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to finish it. Look, I don't want to finish it. Look, I don't want to finish it, but let's be real. Like,
I had those same thoughts.
If you can't reproduce,
get this brother out of here.
If you can't reproduce, we know what's gonna happen.
Extinction.
Excuse me, sir.
Yo, imagine someone's by the glass in a suit.
Excuse me.
Word, son.
Some CIA operative comes in like, wait, so you fucking up the brand.
No, word, like you know how the Men in Black be doing that for niggas who seen aliens?
Yeah,
right, they pull up and be like, yo,
you gotta come with us.
Look at this right here.
Forget what the fuck you just said.
So what were we talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No,
man.
But no, they put the subject, you like transgender people.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like again, no issues with none of them. You know,
truly,
I'm cool with.
I feel like everyone has the right to live however they want to live. What brings them peace and happiness. But like I said, I can't ignore, man. Like clearly, like the lines are being blurred. Like it's. You know what I mean? Like when this is all biological, really. Like, do you have ovaries? Like, can you produce children? Do you get a period monthly? Or, you know what I mean? Like,
because they want to be a woman so bad, but they can never have that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's actually women who actually get offended by a lot of trans people as well.
Yeah.
You know that, right? There's actually women who do.
There's women out here.
They get offended. Yeah,
they can't produce or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And the trans person responded, "Well, not all women can reproduce either. There's someone who can't make kids."
It's wild,
more
bro.
Of a woman than me, and
that's wild.
Like I was just like,
But then now we talking. But you see, that's ignorant.
Like, wow.
But you know what?
So
if a guy was to say some shit like that, be canceled, whatever. But that's actually ignorant because now we talking. That woman has a medical condition,
right?
Yeah,
where she really can't have it.
Yeah,
you cosmetic. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call it what it is. Yeah. You getting plastic surgery? That is all cosmetic work. Health insurance do not cover that.
Speaking of plastic surgery,
wild,
like you done.
Don't they realize as they get older, it's gonna look ugly?
Hey man, look. I know bitches in Vegas get the BBLs.
Wait,
and
you talking about?
I'm like past like all the surgery. Don't they realize when they get
older?
older?
Be firm at 80.
Nah, yeah, I think it depends. I think it depends on the type of work.
They gonna look dead at you.
Because I was just like when I'm like
standing up like they doing the national anthem.
I think it depends on the quality of the work.
Because I'm like I know when they get older, the hormones gonna be changing and like.
I mean,
menopause or like it's just like
I think it just depends on the type of work who you go to. Because one thing is for sure, I've seen really good jobs and I've seen really bad jobs.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I saw the bad jobs. I was like,
I've seen some jobs where they're built just like this mic stand. It's just yo, it's like, wow, that's not.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Yeah. Part of me wonders, like, this woman, does she notice that it's a bad job, and it's a thing where she just has to sit with it and be like, look, I paid for this. Look, be like, I paid for this, and I can't really do anything about it. I just got to live my life with it. Or does she think she look good with it? That's the thing I always wonder.
I want to address that. I want to address that.
Think about it. I want to address that. Does she think she look good with it?
The answer to both those questions
is
yes.
Yeah, literally. Because I want to address that. Because I got to sit up for this.
Oh, boy.
I told you I was going to be controversial.
I told you. Look,
I hate how females are saying, they're walking around saying, oh, they're doing this for them. Okay, understandable. Let's say if you're a model and you're trying to have a certain look. It's understandable.
Yeah.
But now they're walking around saying that they're doing it for them. That's bullshit. Obviously, you're doing it for the attention. Because where's the first person they run to after they get the surgery? Bitches want to make a YouTube video about it. They want to make an Instagram post about it. Yeah, I got my boob. And I like how they play it off. Like, they'll take a picture, right? Like a week, like let's say a month prior to the surgery. They'll take a picture and you see like natural body. And then they'll get the surgery. They may not say nothing, but they'll take a picture with their surgery body, new boobs, new butt, and act as if that was their body the whole time. Bitch, don't do that.
Right, revision.
Clearly, them things wasn't like Stephanie McMahon back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stephanie could.
She can still.
Man, when Chris Jericho called it out, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
put it on the Titantron. He was like, hold up, Stephanie, hold up. We need to look at this.
Yo, fact.
He said, let the body hit the floor. How about you let the boobies hit the floor?
Jericho looked. He was like, that was you last year. He's like, look at you now, and then the audience just goes crazy, and I'm just like.
Son, that would have got Chris Jericho canceled today. That's crazy. Wow.
Bro, he's a GOAT.
WWE used to do bra and panty matches.
Son,
I know this is off topic, but they used to be
That's
lit.
why Vince McMahon had to step down. Like,
yo, remember he had Trish Stratus walk like a dog?
Deviant.
That's
on
really
television
wild.
now bark like a dog. Take it off.
Like, words, son.
Like,
fuck all that. WWE back in the day
Vince
was
McMahon
lit.
invented Me Too, son. Like,
words, son. Like,
yo, we had the Godfather bring out
hoes.
Yeah, words, son.
We had a porn stars wrestling.
Word, I'll read it.
China then became one afterwards.
Yeah, China
wrestling.
That was wild, son.
Man, I'm talking about.
You remember this dude, Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn?
Yeah,
boy?
I'm an ass man.
Son, nah, so that's crazy,
niggas
boy.
Was talking about butt cheeks.
I'm an ass man.
Like,
Rikishi was in the corner
the
just full on facial to niggas. I'm like, you know that's a grown ass man.
Rikishi had grown men tossing salad.
That was
literally
wild. Yo, when you
just
really reflect,
ass
son,
in the face.
that was
TV.
wild. All that would get you canceled today, boy.
Yo, he wasn't
Sweaty.
doing it in the beginning of the match.
In the middle, that was his
After
finisher.
a 400-pound man was moving around for 15 minutes.
He's cheeked out.
Takes his raw ass cheeks and smothers your face.
All into your pores.
Yo, son,
I'm talking about
all into your pores, boy.
Ooh.
Man. All into
That's
your
why
pores.
wrestlers ain't have beards back in the day. That I think about.
True.
All
I ain't gonna lie, that is true. A lot of them. But it's like even that too. Like think about it. I'm talking about it was so uncensored. That's why like
that's why
us coming up with that was like the best. I'm talking about you had Stone Cold just stunning bitches. He's like,
well,
bitch,
anybody could get stunned.
Powerbombing old
women. Bubba was
Randy Orton, RKO, and Stephanie for the triple. I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember back in the day, there was a time I would think they would never touch the females in wrestling, son.
What?
No, I remember. There was a time, bro. Son, when I seen that, I knew anybody could get it. No. When I saw Mae Young go through the table, I was like, anybody could get it.
They had Mark Henry giving Mae Young dick.
Yo, remember she was pregnant
and gave birth to a hand?
Yeah, that was a time. That was a storyline. You're right. That was a storyline.
Imagine all of this happening now.
You ain't seen this shit.
You get so
I'm not gonna lie,
boy.
low key.
Remember, Boss Man, Big Boss Man.
Oh,
he was a racist cop,
basically. From Georgia.
Yeah,
like he said. What if he had meant the New Day?
Yeah,
it's the New Day. Yeah, boy.
Nah, you right. That nigga would have had.
Round them up.
All words.
Hey.
Some of these dudes he locked up like Big E, son.
Yo, I can't believe.
Yo, he would have had flashbacks. Oh. This nigga named Biggie Langston, son. He would get the cuffs.
Kofi Kingston. I forgot.
Kofi, where are you from, boy?
I forgot the other dude. What's his name?
He's not even Jamaican, boy. That nigga probably from South Carolina.
How is your name Kofi Kingston, but they market you from Africa?
No, he's
No,
from
they
Jamaica.
He's
He's
not
from
in-
Jamaica.
Yeah, it was Jamaica.
It was
I think.
Jamaica
At one point,
first.
they marketed him from Africa.
Oh, in his early career.
Yeah.
No, it was
I didn't
Jamaica.
know
it was Jamaica.
It was Jamaica.
They changed it to Jamaica.
No, it was
from
Jamaica
Jamaica,
first.
and then they changed
And
it
then
to
he
Africa.
turned.
Because Triple H was like, why are you saying
Right, that's what I'm
Mon?
saying.
You're not even Jamaican.
Yeah.
They don't even give a fuck about black culture, son.
Yeah.
You niggas
Like I
all
knew the
Africa,
shit.
Jamaica.
I knew the
whatever.
shit was over.
I can imagine Vince in the back. Who gives a shit?
And you know
Right.
he was saying nigga to his
He said
wife.
nigga. He said nigga to
He
Booker
was
T.
saying
So he was like,
he
"What's up,
would-
my nigga?"
I'm sure he would say nigga to
Hey,
every
Booker-
morning to make his
Hey, what's
teeth
the
white.
girl? Not Sasha Banks. Fuck, Alicia Fox. She with him like
Oh yeah. No. That's Alicia Flock. Booker wife.
the Book of Wife.
Shamel.
Some shit like that. But I know she was there when Vince was like, "What's up, my nigga?" And he just
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
yo, son.
yeah.
To this day, Durag
Tell
Vince
me
was.
he didn't say what I
Yo,
think he
Durag
said.
Vince was different, boy.
Yo, he was on another level.
Son, I wonder if he gave the wrestlers a raise, like the black wrestlers, a raise for that
No.
one storyline, just so he could get away with
You
saying
know-
probably no,
No.
probably not.
Eric Adams just come full on niggery with a do-rag on and a cigarette hanging from his lip.
Anyway,
Man, y'all niggas is stressing,
Nah.
man.
The funny
And you
what
want
y'all
him as
doing?
a mayor?
I made.
and you want
weed
him as a
good for
mayor?
y'all.
Hell no.
Nah, the
Y'all
funny.
gonna stop doing these barbecues on the train, man.
Nah, I'm just laughing
And
at
I
the
hope he
thought.
ties it to the side.
Just have the shit hanging.
With the flap
real
out.
Brooklyn nigga.
I'm just laughing
Real
at the
Brooklyn
thought of a
nigga.
bald nigga in the do-rag, boy. Like, there's no point, son. Like,
I know people.
there's
Yo,
no
Like
fucking
he
point,
comes,
boy.
like he comes in a suit with the do rags
Yeah,
on the
like-
side. He got like a blunt on like the side, like how Shannon
son,
shot.
you got
me.
on a big court-appointed attorney suit. Son, it's
Oh
not
my
tailored.
God.
Yo, if your lawyer comes through in a big ass Steve Harvey suit, bro, you're going to jail.
Yeah,
Just
boy,
pack
I
it
seen
over.
that. It's like
It's
it was like
over.
if your lawyer got
It's
his
over,
pants
son.
over his shoes, you done.
Nah, son.
Niggas dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it's over, bro.
Nah, I'm
Wow,
dead.
boy.
Like,
you right, though.
this boy
I should have
suit
pleaded. I should
is
have
big
pleaded.
as hell,
Nah,
man.
son, hold on.
Niggas
Man.
knows you going to jail.
You better
Like
just
yo,
cop out. Hey, yo, Your Honor, I did
Yo,
it, bro.
I'm dead.
like, hey yo, DA, give me a plea deal, cause
Give me a plea deal.
you
Give me
see what I
5,
got.
man.
Yo, Steve Harvey suit. Wow.
So I'm gonna come through with a big ass folder full of loose papers, unorganized. All right, so here's the plan. Like,
Have
bro,
like half a sandwich in his mouth. He eating the
Shit,
shit.
son, yeah,
word.
you lost that case early.
Like, yeah,
That's
bro.
Nigga, you
crazy.
getting a death penalty if that's
you know, if he's defending you,
You getting a death
you're
penalty,
getting the max.
boy.
Yeah.
Like,
Or-
Yo, DA, I know
The
people that
judge
know
hates
people.
this nigga.
Yeah, he ain't even a passion.
like no, like nigga,
There's
like
some bitch back in my courtroom again. All this money, and you still got on that raggedy ass suit.
you know what that
Nigga,
remind me
I'm
of?
working pro bono.
You know what that remind me of that one movie? That remind me of that one movie. I forgot the name of it, but it's like
Matt Murdock got a better suit, and he's blind.
literally. But it's like
Yo.
it was that remind me of this one movie where it was like
Yeah.
these two teens, like some nigga clipped some dude in a I think in a store or something, and they were like in Texas or some shit like that. And the police arrested them, and they had to call like their cousin, who was like a lawyer, but like he was like a ghetto lawyer. And this nigga had like a brown suit, but I'm talking about the baggiest suit.
Yeah.
His biker bitch is like a mechanic. She know about cars. I mean, of course, in the movie, like they won the case somehow.
Oh, you talking about
know
my
what I'm
cousin Vinny?
My cousin Vinny, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
movie.
classic, bro.
That
That's with
shit.
my man Joe Pesci, bro.
Man,
Yeah, bro.
I love that movie because
Yeah,
it's
my
like,
cousin, he's talking to the judge, the youths, you know.
but I'm saying like when they,
So that's the other thing. If your lawyer suit is brown, pack it up.
but that's what I'm saying though. In the
Ain't
beginning,
nobody
like them
wearing no
niggas was
brown
going
suit.
to death row,
yeah.
and the cousin fucked up the case in the beginning. Like the first day he walks in, suit covered in mud because like they got into an accident before they got there. And he's
Word.
like, my bad, judge.
Nah,
So he has
shout
to
out
go
my
and like,
son,
man.
my cousin Vinny, yo, yeah, word. He
Listen,
brought up a classic.
I love them.
By the way,
If your suit is the color of an envelope or a UPS,
he brought like a purple suit like after that.
doing
It was
20,
just
bro.
like,
yo, my bad. I didn't mean to take this long, but shout out to Craig out there, man. He couldn't be with us today.
word, bro. This nigga Craig.
Yo,
Shout out to Craig.
yeah, shout out to Craig, man. I told him we would shout him out, man.
Shout out to Craig.
So yeah,
That's our guy.
for real.
oh shit, I ain't intro myself. I just peeped. We talking all this shit.
Steph the Don.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yo, you see, I ain't even have to say it. Brandon Steph the Don. Yeah, I'm here.
You're anointed.
Relation.
Welcome
Yes,
to the round table.
yes, the
Oh,
round
man.
table, man.
I'm united. Oh man.
Where everyone's an equal. I don't know how some people, specifically some women, think that there's a leader in a group of friends.
Yeah,
Which makes no sense.
What the fuck?
Like,
I don't know how there's a leader in a group of friends,
Which-
but
You might as well just let us all run it.
Like there's just one King Arthur in the group. Hey,
like he making all the decisions for everybody. Like no,
we are eating Chick-fil-A. Like nigga, I don't want that.
Like
shit.
I don't know how y'all operate. Y'all really operate like that.
Chick-fil-A.
So that means there must be a civil war every other day if y'all really operate
but
like
no,
this.
That's how
It's a
women
civil
groups
war.
are. I ain't gonna lie. There's in a women's friend group there is a leader.
It's usually the pretty one.
Yeah.
The bad.
Yeah, usually
weird?
yes.
I feel like nowadays it did a switch. I feel like now it's the ugly one who lead the group because then it's like
the ugly one ruins the fun.
Yeah.
She seems like the leader because she's making everyone go
Probably
home.
mad loud. No,
right. But in some essence, that
don't
is
go with him.
Because she know
Bro.
she nobody's talking to her.
Bro, they
She know nobody want
they the
to.
main cock blockers, bro.
She's sitting there
Like,
broke with no dick.
Yep.
Listen,
All her friends
bitch.
are going out there.
Bro, I swear.
But yet her friends gas up talking about, yeah, girl, you look good in that right there.
talking
Knowing
about-
no
I'm
nigga
talking
you
about-
ain't going to talk to that.
This is how you know. This is how you know women don't like fat bitches, right? Right. How many women you know get fat on purpose?
Let that bitch breathe. I ain't gonna lie.
Right?
I don't know.
The only time they'll get fat on purpose is if they're getting cosmetic work done and they got to transfer to their ass, right? Then secondly, if you like your fat friend so much being fat, why do you go to the gym?
Should you take her
and,
with you?
yeah, I
For
was about to
mental clarity?
say. I was about to say, wouldn't you
Go meditate.
Yeah, wouldn't you have like a
Realign
extend the
your
invitation
chakras.
Right.
and make it a lifestyle thing?
No,
kinda, you know
because
what I mean?
Like, cause you would want the best for your
You
home.
have to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
an ugly friend.
Yeah.
Literally.
Because, listen, something only seems good when it's compared to something that's bad. The uglier your friend, the better you look.
It's like if you're a group of bad bitches, like, oh yeah, a group of baddies. Like, all right, bet.
No one stands out.
Which one I want? Like, okay, I'll just take that one. And niggas, everybody gonna be happy at the
Right.
But you gotta have the one fat, miserable
Honda
bitch.
Civics look fire till a Rolls Royce pull up.
Real talk.
But the thing is, it's like
That's
this.
some real shit.
I mean, y'all talking about like a lot of human psychology because this comes back down to like insecurities and shit too.
Which a lot of people have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
it's
why
like,
they get surgery done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even, that's why it's for themselves because they're insecure with their ass, right? But here's the thing.
Crazy part, they could go to the gym and fix that though.
You know how I look at fat asses now? I look at fat asses like a high school diploma. Everyone has one. The value
Maybe. Because you got the bitches with the GED
So
ass.
you still passed.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got something.
You ain't go through the main curriculum.
You got
couldn't get
something on
that.
paper, bro.
Bitch, you had to go back.
All right, your GPA ain't a 4.0.
But it's like, bitch,
But you qualify.
you barely made
Yeah,
it
you
through.
passed
Like, all right,
class,
like,
yeah.
on a bad day,
You passed with a 65.
the bare minimum.
You
like,
passed. It's like, you got
like,
something
bitch,
there.
you stuck your way in. I feel it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like it.
ass is ass. But I say this because a lot of people don't understand value and scarcity, right?
Yeah.
Like this is why this is gonna sound fucked up. I treat a lot of people like shit and do one nice thing for them per year because it gives me value.
I like that.
If you
That's
if you do everything for everyone,
then it's like,
the one time you don't do something,
oh, you're
Oh,
the
they
devil.
lose. They got
right,
the
that's the
devil.
only thing they remember. But if you treat them like dog shit all year, right,
And
and then you do like 2 nice things for them, they'll be like, yo, thank God you came. They'll look at you like a celebrity. You got to treat
Yeah.
a lot of
You know
people
what's so
like
crazy?
It
fans.
sounds like
That's
stuff-
basically like being in a relationship
talk.
too.
Right, you can't, if you go around doing everything for your girl or women do everything for your man, whatever you feel.
Right.
They're going to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, that's the norm. You have to do that. And the minute you don't do that, you acting different.
Well, you just describing one of the laws of power.
That's what I'm
basically.
saying.
It's one of the laws, scarcity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of people
Increases your value.
But you know who really understands scarcity?
Talk to me.
Women.
Oh,
Literally.
Let me explain, right?
I agree with you.
Women understand, right? Their pussy, a woman's pussy is like a man's salary, right?
Right.
If you had to wear the number on your wrist of your paycheck or how many dudes you fucked, a lot of people will act different,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay? So that's why women never answer the question, how many dudes you fuck? A woman doesn't kiss and tell. Oh, because she knows 9 times out of 10, her body count is higher than her age. How the fuck you 28 and fuck 50 niggas? Where did you meet 50 guys you want to fuck? Your pussy has no scarcity.
Yeah.
Why would I pay $300 for pussy that 50 niggas done ran through already?
Yo, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I know there's many girls. Like, I know girls who
Respectfully.
You can't even say that. Damn.
I know girls that like I've spoken to, right? And they want you to do the most. They want you to take them on dates. They want you to do this. They want you to pay for this, pay for that.
Meanwhile, they fucking another guy.
Nigga, you just fucked the weed man for an eighth and like not even $10. Like, you just fucked him for an eighth. Like in the back of his car, y'all ain't even going nowhere. That's like my point is like you said, like why am I paying for something? Like I'm paying premium prices for something that should be on clearance.
It's like overpaying
right
for a used car.
Yeah,
makes no
sense. Like if you got a 2006 Honda Civic, I'm not paying $100,000 for that.
Literally, it's like come on, like
I'll just buy a Benz.
And they think that, and they think that like with that logic, they still think their value. Well, the delusional ones at least. Yeah. They think that their value still up. I'm like, no. Listen, sweetheart, and I got to get real nice to them. Like, listen, it's like that old saying, you know, a lock that can open with any key is a shitty lock, and a key that can open multiple locks is a master lock. I mean, a master key. It's like, dude, like if I'm a guy and I could go and get all these women, I have to work for all these women at the end of the day, because ain't no bitch gonna just look at me and be like, oh, I'm gonna drop the drawers. Obviously, she has to see something in me for her to think that way. Mm-hmm. But overall, if I'm going after a girl who I would think is like an actual good candidate, I'm gonna have to put the groundwork in. Of course. Fundamentally, and I'm gonna care for something that I work for.
Fundamentally, just so no one out there gets offended by what these fellas are saying, I think what they
all in all, he trying to protect us.
No, all in all,
Fox being the voice of reason.
Shocking. All in all, what they're basically getting down to is the fact that the moment a woman is born, comes out the womb, she immediately has value. As for a guy needs to build his value. Man. So because of that, that's the reason why. Mm-hmm. And it takes time for God to that's the reason why you guys are saying what you're saying. That's why.
You know what's crazy? A lot of women think that acting like a guy gives them value. Like, bro.
No.
I wish a bitch would come to me.
Let me explain.
Bro, you about to get me started.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, for example, I don't give a fuck how much a woman makes.
Right.
Like, okay. I could be a rich guy, and get a chick that works in Starbucks,
literally,
and like give her the world.
Get a waitress, bitch.
I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have to have insurance,
right?
But if a woman who has like her whole career in order,
she would never look. She would never.
She's not gonna look.
She would never even give him a chance.
Like, she's not gonna build anything with him.
She want a dude that's in the office or
so at least right there. If he's even in the office right there, like
I'm not even mad for them doing that. You want a guy that makes more than you.
It's nature.
That's pretty much it is.
Yeah.
But where they lose me is this, right? At some point, say you're a woman that makes a lot of money, and the guy makes less than you, but not by much, right? Say you make, as a woman, $300,000 a year, hypothetically. Yeah. And you meet a guy that makes $150,000 a year. At no point, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of women will look as, I make double his salary. How can he help me? They don't look at it as,
we got $450 grand together.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's like, think of the return on investment. Like, bitch, you could invest your $300. But I take my 150. We join it. We done compounded the investment.
You basically make $500,000.
But you know what? Because she's thinking like, you know what? I need his money though.
That's another thing. Girls like to hoard. They like to hoard. They like to hoard.
She want to use his money, and that's her money right there.
You know what this sounds like to me too? It also sounds like it's trust issues. So people who get involved in relationships, because I realized that dynamic what you guys just spoke about acknowledging that we have money, right? Yeah. That is not a common thing because you have to really trust your partner for that. There's a lot of people in marriages, bro, like who literally don't like, relinquish the bank account to their partner.
Because of financial.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like that's a big step and a big deal to be able to share finances with your partner so seamlessly like that. You know, that's a huge deal.
I hate to say it, but
this.
But you know what? A lot of guys would like that though. Like, I'm chilling in the crib while she at work.
You know what's funny though?
On food, playing the game.
Yeah,
it's funny because those the niggas that these bitches getting pregnant by them.
And that's the crazy part. Though.
That's the contradiction in the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like you want the top contender, the top tier guy. You want a guy who is like this. But then look at you going over here. Like, that's the thing I don't understand.
Going Ray, who don't got no job.
I don't understand. He tall, got a couple neck tattoos, and he been to jail like 2 times, and now he's the best.
Whole daycare.
He's the best baby daddy in the world. Like, wait, what? Time out.
You know why? Because they see the tattoos. He went to jail. Checks? He was like,
worse than doing background checks, bro.
They want the dangerous guy in the beginning.
Which
and then when they get later on, when they get to 30 or 40, they want the safe guy now. Because in the early 20s, they want that dangerous guy, that one that went to jail, that killed people. That's excitement. That's what they look for in the beginning. And then later on, it's like
comes the wall.
Right. And then the wall coming.
That wall is undefeated.
Shit hit you like a Mack truck.
But
and then they want the safe guy that want to take care of their kids that they had with Ray. Right. And it's like, nah. It's like, why not?
Nah, bitch, we not.
Because like Freddie Gibbs.
But then you got some simp dudes that would take care of them though.
Well, this is the thing.
That's what I hate. Like, Get these niggas out. Like, go away.
But this is the thing, that what you talking about, that's part of life's balance. Because even though we saying what we're saying, they still gonna have some type of success with some guy out there.
Listen,
that's life's balance.
I'm not mad at any guy
Like Thanos said,
that takes
balance.
care of someone else's kids. But if he chooses to do so, that's his choice. Don't speak on it as if it's like an obligation for another man to do so.
Yeah, no.
That's what you want
to do. A real man's supposed to, bitch, no.
As a matter of fact,
your man.
Yeah, and that also, let's cover this topic too. That also speaks to, you might want to think twice about revealing your kid to a guy you're dating so quickly as well. Man, you don't know what kind of guy this is. You don't know.
It could be a whole pedophile.
Yeah, you're not aware. So you should be careful even for the safety of your kid. It's more than just, throwing a kid on top of a guy. You know what I mean? It's like
it's like I heard a story. Like my boy was telling me a story about how I told you about it. Right. He was in the military. He met his wife in the military, and he had like a life insurance policy. Now, shorty was cheating on this man.
Right.
She tells the new boyfriend, that he has a life insurance policy with her husband. Someone went and killed him.
So to get that claim, that.
So now, mind you, her and her husband have a kid together. So nothing dawned on you to not kill your child's father. And now, what was your plan? Okay, you killed him. What are you gonna do? Lay up with a guy who's a murderer?
And then he going to jail anyway. He going away. It's almost as if you set it up. Like you set up for failure from the jump. Because at the end of the day, it's like, all right, now look, all right, this man, he got this. All right, you get with this dick. You know he a dick. You know he ain't gonna amount to nothing. You like, hey, I'm mature, whatever. Hey, go boom this guy. We gonna kill him. All right, he's dead. Well, that's the father of my child too. So now the child is fatherless, and you killed the husband, and he's a murderer. He's gonna go to jail. So now it's just you. Your kid probably ain't gonna want nothing to do with you. So now you just here alone, stuck. And who you gonna blame? The world.
Yeah. And that's time to end this episode with a beautiful quote. And it goes like this.
Fuck these bitches.
You get exactly what you deserve in life. Think about it. Stay black, y'all. Peace.